Good Lord of mercy, man.
Hey guys, guess what? Guess what, everybody? Chris didn't hit go live. We've been talking to each other.
No. And you guys missed the best part too.
Oh man, look, Tammy just messaged me. She says it's not on, and I'm like, what? And I looked up, it's showing up.
So Tammy,
people are in the chat talking to us and everything, and we would have done this whole show.
Hey Tammy, tell Chris that he has a new song. He's saying he doesn't, and Brad wants to hear it, and Chris is saying no, absolutely not.
No, I don't have a new song.
Tammy, just say yes or no. Tammy, just say yes or no. And if your daughter can text in the chat, you have her, because I know there's a song.
Tammy.
No. There's no song.
What's up, Marshall? What's up, Ping? What's up, Todd? What's up, Sue? What's up, Corey? What's up, Junkin for dollars?
Hey guys, everybody. Hey guys, I am sorry I didn't hit the go live, man. We've been sitting here chit chatting and talking, and Leroy's been picking, you know. So
no, there is a new Christmas song.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Listen, guys. Tammy, is there a new Christmas song? Yeah.
Hey, you need to say hey to Easton, Leroy.
What's up, Easton, buddy? Easton, is there a new Christmas song? Because I think you heard it too today, didn't you?
Easton. Oh, it's Junkin for dollars. Is that Tammy?
Yes.
Hey, Tammy. Tammy!
Oh my goodness.
Corey is photoing and listening. Man, that's the way I do pretty much every show I listen to. I work while I'm doing it.
So she's listening while we're driving home. Hello, Ping. Good to see you.
What's going on, everybody? Listen, I want to say
something. I'm a big goofball.
I want to say something real quick. I don't know how long you guys have been doing the show, or how long we've been doing the show, or where I'm putting that whole thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, I appreciate every one of you guys, you know, because for a while we were fighting to keep 5 or 6 people here. And I'm not saying it to be mean, but now like we come in and like these guys are fighting over who's first, who's second. Like that's amazing. And you guys are amazing. And I hope your whole Christmas and holiday season goes smooth. I don't want you to get anything you want, because if you get everything you want and then I get nothing, I'll be mad. But I hope everything goes smooth with family traveling, gifts that you need to get, or money that you need to get blessed with that you don't have to take care of your grandchildren. I hope that for every one of you guys.
So real quick, Marsha has a update on her nutcracker that she talked about last week. It was finally delivered after 14 days.
Wow.
Nice.
You know what the best part of that is?
Yeah.
That last line, the buyer was so patient.
Yes, the buyer was patient. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
This is the time of year where people who might not normally be get up on the chip, as it were, get really upset.
Hey, look, Roy. Easton says, hey, Roy.
That's okay. He's the only one that can misplace.
Hey, Brad, he calls you, hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. If you guys stay around towards the end of the show, there might be a new song coming out.
No,
I'd love for you guys to hear it.
No, there won't be a new song. No.
So
no.
Eric, looks like Eric figured out.
I don't know how many people are in the chat. I would like to see in the chat everybody say song. If you're interested in hearing the new Chris song for Christmas.
Song.
No.
Song.
That's a privilege, Leroy.
What's up, Chad? Wolfman Goodies. I see Eric said he figured out what he was doing wrong. So that's good. On the
that's awesome. Okay. 8 to 12 saves a day. That's great song.
Dude, I had one person.
No. That's a privilege thing. Tammy.
Tammy,
quit.
Now Chris getting in on his own.
Wait a minute. I gotta do this though. I gotta do this. Tammy, quit.
Yeah. And you know what? That's just normal behavior down in Georgia. None of the neighbors thought anything about that.
No, that's in South Carolina. That wasn't Georgia.
Or South Carolina. That's right.
Oh, Leroy. He didn't even hear what you said. Holy cow. So tell him what he's won, Brad.
Well, Wolfman's Goody, there's a special song apparently that Chris has a new song. I have no idea what this is. This is just something Leroy brought up. So I can't wait to hear it. I thought it might be that suitcase song, but
no.
I like my suitcase.
All right, Leroy. There you go. So, guys, listen. Before I hit the live button, we was already like acting like we was live because I forgot to hit the live button. And Leroy said in the thing, he said in the show, he says, if someone pays a $10 super chat, I'll sing the song. So
All
that
right.
was before we went live, and Leroy hasn't mentioned it. So Wolfman Goodies did it. So.
I tell you what.
Let me get my pipes up. But listen, that was a joke.
Yeah, that was a joke.
That was a joke. We don't beg for money.
Before you do it, if it's that stupid Mariah Carey Christmas song or something by Kenny G, I'm gonna drive to South Carolina and beat both of you up.
No, yeah, I think you'll like this, Brad. I think everybody will like this, except for me.
Is your song, man?
No, my wife and daughter had a really nice kick out of it today riding down the road.
Okay, all right.
We got to hear it firsthand from Leroy.
I forgot the whole lyrics, to be honest.
That's awesome. That's great. I'm glad.
I don't want to let the people down.
Nice.
I'll think about it before the end of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, stick around, Chad. Work, do something.
My wife might sing it for you.
Oh yeah.
That's nice, Chad. 10 a day. That's good pay.
She did put it up here. Something about Crybaby. Here we go, right here. Yeah. Crybaby Chris Jingle. That's what she put in there.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Crybaby Chris Jingle.
Crybaby Chris Jingle. Yeah. Well, who was singing? What's the full story here? Was this something Chris was singing?
No. So they were driving, and I was talking. This will help me. And I was talking about. They were talking about. He was saying that she whines, and I said, "Hold on a second. You're the biggest whining crybaby." I said, "You whine and complain about everything." So then I started singing, "Chris is a whiner. Chris is a whiner. Chris is whining today. Oh my God." Wine, Chris is something like that. I forgot what it was. It wasn't that dumb. It was
that was the Jingle Bell when you did second, Leroy. You did a different one before that.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Tammy, do you remember what it was? We gotta let everybody know. And look, Wolfman said he's
paying for the song.
Oh, he already put in the thing. Look, he said he was paying for the song. So Leroy, you've got to. And see, he had no idea. And he just did that, so that's pretty cool.
I don't remember the song.
Oh, no.
There you go, Chad. Don't let
we gotta make something up then.
I tell you what, look.
It was about Chris whining all the time, but it was in a Christmas carol. And I just forgot what it was. I've been busy cutting alphabet letters today.
Got run over.
Mountain whining by an open fire.
Chris crying with his nose.
Take your time, no pressure. Hey, I want to know if you guys, if you're in the chat. Okay, I got to go. I'm babysitting, and he's feral. That's what she said.
Hey, is she talking about Austin? Is this who she's talking about?
No, she's talking about Easton, man.
Easton.
Yeah, they probably. We'll see y'all later. Bye, Easton. We'll see you later, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Later, dude.
But
so I hope that the person that paid the $10 is not disappointed with me. But it was hilarious because it wasn't staged. See, now it's staged, and I just can't do it.
Leroy, it'll come to you later, I'm sure. Yeah. Something about one of them was the jingle with Santa Claus is coming to town. But it wasn't Santa Claus coming to town.
It was Whining Chris coming to town. Whining Chris coming to town. I don't know.
Hey, look what I got today. I done started a new coffee kick and got me a new coffee mug today. Do you know how expensive Yeti coffee mugs are?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how expensive Stanley coffee? I'm talking about this kind right here, 20 ounce. Do you know how expensive them things are?
No. I don't.
$30 to $35. But hey, you know what? This is neither one of them. This is a Magellan. I got it. It's normally $12.99. I had 25% off at Academy today, and $9 and something, less than $10. A Magellan, and it keeps my coffee nice and hot. So, guys, go get you Magellan.
You know, if you guys knew what I was doing, you guys would all yell at me.
What'd you do today?
This is what I did today. You want to see what I did today?
Yeah.
This is what I did today.
I want to turn my. What in the world is that, Leroy?
This. I have scissors in my hand, and I'm cutting paper.
Yeah. What do you do? Are you selling them individually?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What was that? What was that? What was it?
It's letters and numbers.
Oh, okay. I was on a different page there looking. You selling them individually. So for okay. All right. Yeah.
10 for $1.
Yeah, Leroy, that's not as bad as this. Look at this. You gotta go through every one of these and take the stickers off and take the goo stuff, the sticky stuff, and take it off. I mean, that's just.
So what are they? Does that mean? I know it's flatware or silverware. What is it?
It's Onadiah.
Obadiah.
I can't never say it. My wife
Here
makes
go
me
Obadiah.
Onadiah. O-N.
How do we say? Somebody in the chat phonetically spell that out. Is it Oneida? Onadiah?
Oneida. And it says USA behind it.
It sounds like somebody saying on a diet.
On a diet? What?
On a diet. I'm on a diet.
I'm on a diet.
But I have sold that before in a Michelangelo block pattern, and I've sold it for really, really high price. But this pattern here, I got a whole set of it, and but this pattern is pretty basic, so it may not sell as good as the other ones did. But I got 57 pieces. I got them at a good deal.
Marsha and Sue has got you in the chat.
Onada. Okay. Pronounced Onada. Right. See, my wife gets on to me all the time because I call it something completely different every time I say it. So, but let me tell you what else I did today.
Onada from the Hebrew word onadiah that Chris said.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So let me tell you what else I did today. Now, that was earlier in the week. So we're on our way back from Academy Sports, and
that was after I sang the song.
Yeah, it was after you sang the song. So I can't say why we went to Academy Sports on here in case somebody watches, but we went to Academy Sports, and on the way back, I was telling my daughter about the church thrift store in my local area, about how they have all clothing at 25% off, all Christmas items at 90% off, and everything else in the store at 50% off. And she's like, "Oh, can we go?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, we sure can." 50 cents clothing. That's what I'm thinking about. So we go in there, and I says, "I'm back." And she says, "I got a better deal for you today." I says, "What's that?" She says, "All clothing is 25 cents. I says, "Really?" And she says, "Yes." So make long story short, I spent $13 3 days ago in this place and already sold one item. Sold it this morning from that place and made my money back. Today, I spent $14.25 and bought 57 articles of clothing, I think it was. So if you guys do 57 times 25 cents, that's what I paid. So,
Go ahead.
So we're going to be doing clothing. I'm going to be putting out a video pretty soon because I'm fixing to redo the whole back area and put a picture station back there for clothing. We're going to have a construction day. It might be live. It might not. I don't know. Y'all might get to see a lot of me throwing stuff around.
Are you going to rename your channel Chris at Home?
Whoa, wait a minute. Say that again, Brad.
I said you're going to rename your channel Chris at Home.
No. Oh my gosh. No.
Chris will be like, follow me as I sell clothes.
Do you watch her?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, she's good though.
I don't really sell clothes. I sell t-shirts. That's about the extent of the clothing I sell. But
okay. You guys know that I sell at the flea market. A lot of you guys, right? So I have a bin system. These guys know this. I'll go to the dollar store and I'll challenge myself and say, what can I buy here to make a profit? So normally what I do is I'll look at something that is $1.25 and there's 4 or 5 pieces in it, and I take it out of the package, split it up, and sell them for $1 a piece, $2 a piece, so on and so forth. So today, I really went off my rocker because I got these. And the crazy thing is, you think this is crazy, but ask me in a couple of weeks how I'm doing, because what happens is everybody loves their name. And whenever I get patches, stickers, anything with initials, they want to do their kids' names. They want to do their daughter's name. They want to do their business name. And they're just little stickers, but people will sit in this bin and they will pick out their names and they'll give me $1 for it. It happens all the time. Then I got these. So these are the stoppers for the bottom of the little pads for the bottom of your furniture. Well, they come in a package and there's like 25 of them, 50 of them. Well, I cut them all up and I sell them individual. I sell them for $6 for $1, and they buy them like crazy. Then I have these toothbrushes. They come in 3 packs with a toothbrush and a little holder. Well, the way that they're in the package, I can only they're all individual, but the way that they're in the package, I can only keep 2 out of the 3 because I have to cut one. So this bin is for the whole thing, and they're $1 a piece. Okay. This bin's not ready yet, but I have just the tubes, and people will buy just the tubes, not just for toothbrushes.
Hey, Leroy, check with Todd, Silver Hair Stacker. He's got a ton of tubes like that for toothbrushes for sale.
So I sell these for 50 cents a piece. Then the other ones that were open were the toothbrushes. Well, they're individual, so they'll go in a separate bin. They won't be in the same setup because then that's jumping on my feet. So these will go in a separate bin, and they will be for probably, I don't know, probably 2 for $1. So that 125 will get me. I paid $60 today, and I'll be making money off that $60 forever. I got these, but this is something different. I got all these little screwdrivers. So this is what I do, guys. I put them in bins like this, and then I have big bins that they go in. And people go like, oh, I want 2 of those for $1. And I bought these for about 20 cents a piece, and I'll sell them for I'll probably sell them for 50 cents a piece until they get low. When they get too low, then I'll knock them back up to $1 a piece.
Leroy, there you are, right there. He got 10,000 of them.
Oh God, I don't need that. See, I like little bits. I don't like lots of bits. I like to have a little bit, and when it goes away, it goes away. I don't.
Eric wants to know if this is on eBay.
No, this is not my flea market.
Yeah, it's this flea market deal. But yeah, you talking about them toothbrush holders, that made me remember Todd had thousands of them.
Yeah. No, I crush it at the flea market with that stuff. I mean, you guys have seen my bins, but
nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Look at here, Marsha's talking about something that I've been enjoying the last couple of weeks. Whatnot show since February. It was good to get back into it. So I sent a picture to Brad, but I have been selling. If anyone's interested to watch this later on Tuesday nights, I sell Garbage Pail Kids and breaks, and it's a hobby collector's edition box that I break. So we had some patches in there. Tuesday night we had some patches. We did 2 boxes. We had some patches in there. We had some numbered cards. We had some some wacky packages, cards. We had a 3D cards. We had all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, there's Chad. I can hustle all day. Hello, my friend.
What's up, Chad?
Yeah.
Go. So, I shipped out 77 items on Tuesday.
Wow. Did you have a sale or something?
What just happened?
No. You dropped out. I think you dropped out.
Oh, I was trying to promote Chad's TikTok channel.
Yeah, so I actually went and signed up for Tic Tac after the show last week just so I could be a part of their show. So good. Yeah. Hey, Corey said thanks for the good
just got a sale.
Yeah. I did. I shipped out on Tuesday. I shipped out 77 items. So that was probably from like noon on Monday till I shipped out on Tuesday. So I sold 48 pieces of Playmobil to one dude.
That's awesome.
Holy cow.
Hey, let me tell you something. So we were taking, I've got it set up so we can do combined shipping and everything. They don't pay to the end and, to their through shopping. It's like when you send that invoice and then they pay, you get a ching for every one of those things.
Oh, no.
It's like reseller heroin when you get them chings, bro. When you hear that many chings in succession, it's an out of the body experience. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, none of it was like huge. It's it's like all figures. There was a set in there, and
I had a guy spend buy about 25 items before, and that's crazy. You're like, is this a joke?
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Teresa. I know the difference.
You gotta get a hold of yourself.
Hey, I know the difference, Teresa. I got it, Corey. I got it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Brad. I mean, when you get like earlier this week, I had somebody buy 2 items and it had the cha-ching right after each other. And I was like, woo.
Yeah, I don't have cha-ching on my phone. I don't know why I can't get it.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Man. No, it's cool. And then here's the other cool part of it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So you get like 40 something cha-chings in a row. I mean, and it's like real quick, right?
Right.
But
yeah.
I'm working out here with my wife. I have my phone.
Oh no.
She has her phone. She has her phone. And then we got a third phone that is like our old phone that she uses to take pictures with. So it's 40. It's like in stereo. It's like love
it. Leroy, Marsha said try reinstalling the app.
I'm afraid to do that.
Let's see what I didn't. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Chad thought somebody was playing a joke on him. I didn't have it on my new phone. I had to figure out the setting to turn it on. App setting on phone, eBay app, Leroy. That's what Chad says.
Okay.
So,
I got
real quick. I want to tell everybody, in case no one knows, in case you missed last week, Chad, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok, they have a live show. I don't know who his guest is tonight, but it will be tonight. So, guys, go check that out. They have a guest every week. They're not like us. They make sure they have a guest. We just hang out and we just.
If Chad, I don't know if we really didn't meet, but I love to go on shows. If you're willing to have a loser that talks about tools all night and cutting up alphabets, I mean, I'd be more than happy with you.
Well, kind of technically, Chris, this is your show, and Leroy and I are your special guest every week. So
yeah, you can look at it that way. Yeah. Now y'all,
I'm special. I'm special.
Yeah. Hey, Leroy's got a new job. I think Leroy's taking over on Cat Show on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, watching that.
You guys not checking out Cat Show on every Tuesday night? What's her podcast called, Leroy?
It's not a podcast. It's really just the cat that knows football on Tuesday nights.
Yeah. So Leroy is the new co-host over there.
Don't stop that.
He feels in for Rod, I think, right?
I got the alert that Cat Show is going live on my phone, and I clicked in, and what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature Leroy and 3 other eBayers.
A miniature Leroy and 3 other eBayers? What am I like?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have Chris on a shelf. That's what we should do. We should have a Chris on the shelf. And then everybody sends a picture of Chris on the shelf whining about something. This would be amazing. Dude, if anybody can get me an Elf on the Shelf and send it to me after Christmas when they're on sale, every week I will do a picture of Chris on the shelf whining about something.
Yeah, send me a picture of everybody listening. Send me a picture of a random shelf somewhere in my Instagram. We're gonna make this happen.
Hey, look, Marsha's gonna be on Cat Show New Year's Eve. All
Yeah,
right.
Yes. Come on, let's do it, Marsha.
Nice. That's awesome.
And Marsha, I am not the new co-host.
Oh, wait, Leroy, look at this. Look at this. Have y'all watched Chris Pack Live?
Oh yeah, we've done that. That's gonna be the bloopers of 2024 coming from Mountain Bomb.
Let me tell you something. I was busy that day, and I had I don't remember what was happening.
You were driving.
I was driving. Yeah, I just left Lowe's, and I turned on, saw Chris was live, and clicked on it. And about the time I clicked on it, Chris is real serious, and he's like coming up with it. And then he says a number. I can't remember what the number was, but he says it's gonna cost blah blah blah. And Leroy, this all happened like in 6 or 7 seconds of like going live. I click in, Chris real serious. He says that, and then Leroy's like,
yeah, Chad got to see something different. He says boxes fly everywhere 4 hours later.
Yeah. 4 hours later.
So the other night I was throwing boxes the other night.
Throwing boxes. Pitching a fit or just tossing boxes?
No, just man, I'm so over.
Here comes Whiny Cross. Here comes
Whiny Chris.
Now Whiny Chris.
Here comes Whiny Chris. Here comes Whiny Chris. Whining on the show. If you didn't really know that Chris just likes to whine, everybody grab a drink and listen to Chris whine. Oh, Chris is a whiner. Chris is a whiner. Chris is whining today. Oh.
Thank you, Leroy. Thank you. But no, man, I'm so over shipping hard goods, odd shaped hard goods, and having to Frankenstein boxes. And then I was running out of boxes. And then I started when I started at 8 o'clock or 7:30, I think it was. I had 20 items. And by the time I was done, I had 27. I didn't get in bed till 2:30 that night. I'm not crying. Oh, I'm happy for the sales. I'm so pleased I had the sales, man. I am so happy. Who is crying?
That's Brad.
Oh,
that was me. That was me.
See, I'm gonna say something. I even don't know if I could say this. I can't say this.
But I'm very thankful for the sales. Don't get me wrong. I'm getting to the point to where I hate packing this stuff. So that's why I'm going to something different that it's easy. You know, if I'd had 27 articles of clothing, I've been done in 30 minutes, not 4 hours, you know.
All right, let me ask you a question. A serious question. So when you switch over and you're doing all clothes, what are you going to ship them in? You going to use like post office stuff, or are you going to order some mailers? What you doing?
Well, I'm using poly bags, and for eBay, obviously.
From eBay.
Yeah. If it sells on Poshmark, I put it in.
If you sell on Poshmark, everything's priority. Yeah, those Tyvek ones. Yeah.
Yep. If it sells on Poshmark, that's what it goes in. So that's where I'm at with that. I've ordered all my packing back. I ordered a bunch of poly mailers today. See, I was running out of poly mailers Sunday night too. So I ordered a bunch of poly mailers today. I got my clear suffocation warning bags. I've already got those in. So this week, if not possibly tomorrow, I'm going to Home Depot and I talked to oh my gosh, Josh, right? Josh, Bama Jaybird, Josh, yeah, Josh. I talked to Josh yesterday and today. So I'm going to get my picture stuff for my platforms, and then we're going to be doing some reconstruction back here. So I think I'm going to put it on camera. I think we may go live. I really don't want to do an edit video thing because it's just going to, so I'll probably just do it live. It shouldn't take long.
You going to build you a flat lay or something?
Yeah, I'm going to rearrange everything back there. All the shelves and everything. I'm going to put them a different way so I can make the room. I got a shelf I got to put up. I've got another shelf I'm putting up. And then I got a flat lay I'm going to put. It's kind of a flat lay. It's going to have like a little angle in it.
Yeah. Let me show you what I did. Let me grab it.
Let me show you what I did.
Leroy. Let's see. Chris, you should watch I'll Pack It from Shed Flips. What?
There's a video.
Are you talking about watch Lonnie from Shed Flips?
Yeah, but there's a video called I'll Pack It.
Yeah. He does like packing videos. He's got don't he have like a whole packing channel?
Yeah, Lonnie.
He changed his RV channel into a packing one.
Yeah, Lonnie does that. He does his packing stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I just made.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know if I can get it all the way in the picture. But you got this, okay? And I don't know if you can see. I just cut some slots in it.
Yeah.
Right. So then it'll just sit like right here, so it don't have to be up all the time. And then I had a piece of board around. I had some of that excess my photo stuff left over. That photo background.
Yeah.
And so you just I can just take and slide that right into that little thing. It just leans back, makes a great flat lay.
How do you keep it from sliding underneath? How do you keep that thing from sliding on the floor?
With that thing I just showed you. You talking about when you put something on it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like a material. It's not really felt, but it's kind of felt-ish.
Yeah.
So when you put something on it and like push it out, it just sticks. Kind of like flannel graph in Sunday school, if you know what that is.
Yeah. Yeah. I talked with Josh, and Josh said to get the he went with felt the first time, but he finds that some stuff slides on that felt. It don't stick that good. So he went with a it's a grayish color. Well, it is gray. It's light gray. A blanket. What do you call them? Fuzzy blankets.
Yeah.
Fleece.
Fleece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fleece blanket.
So like with this.
Yeah. How do you keep that from sliding on the floor?
It just slide on the floor.
It just sits here, and then you got the board, and it just leans up against the wall.
Okay.
And like if it's too steep, the stuff will slide off of it. But if it's a little steep, you can just like lean it back a little bit.
Oh yeah,
it's a little flatter, and it's not permanent. I can literally set it up. I can set it up in 20 seconds.
Right.
Chris, if you ask Cernock was one of the first ones to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a video on it. There's a video somewhere about him doing it.
Yeah, I watched Bama Jaybird. He's got a video on it too, and I watched him.
He copied Cernock because Cernock is my friend. I'm just kidding, Jay.
Yeah, but I don't. My station, I'm going to do it, but I got to order the lights. So we was talking about carry it home while ago, Brad.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe you can help me. So she's got them lights that she don't have the box lights, like the big. She's got the ones that are straight and are lit like a single bulb. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I had an ADHD moment. One more time. I'm listening now. I'm focused in. Go ahead, brother. Say it one more time.
All right. On Carry It Home videos, when she made her flat lay for her shirts, and she's got the 2 lights that come up on each side, and they got one single light in them. What do you know? Is it just any of them? Because there's several different kinds on Amazon that you can get. Is there a certain brand that's better than the other brand, or?
Dude, I have no idea. But I'll tell you why I got hung up.
Or chili.
Yeah, here's why I got hung up. It was something Chad said. Wolfman's goodie.
Broccoli cheddar.
Oh,
You ready? He said, "Say this slowly in a singing voice." Can you sell what I sell? Purchase shipping label. It's more like let me see if I can get the correct cadence, intonation, and everything with Chad. You ready?
yeah.
Purchase shipping label. And if you watch Wolfman's Goodies, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. He kills me.
Does it sound as good when I do it, Chad? Does it sound as good when I do it as it sounds when you do it?
I'm gonna tell you, I love watching that guy. He's great, man. He's great.
Purchase shipping label.
I got to watch
Leroy Uncut show.
Yeah, I also got to watch Monday night. Hello, Bearded Picker. Soda City Flips. I got to watch his show Monday night driving home. So that was pretty cool.
You know who's watching who's watching everybody else's teams in the playoff this year?
Bearded Picker.
Bearded Picker.
Oh man.
You see how they treat you, Scott? See, Scott, I didn't say anything and you called me a lady and I didn't like them. But you see how they treat you, Scott? See?
Look, Sunday night. Hey, listen, Sunday nights when I did my TikTok live and packing and stuff of what Chad was talking about earlier, and Scott came in there and we were talking, he says, "Man, I've been cussing all day." Oh man. Well,
yeah.
That's the first time they ain't made the play. That's the first time they haven't made the playoffs since Nick Saban.
Dude,
before Nick Saban, right?
Sometimes, yeah, probably so. Sometimes I wish I didn't care about football so much, or at least the Dolphins.
Right.
It's so easy for me to watch everybody else's teams and just enjoy it and have fun. There's no stress. Man, right. I watch Dolphins football. I'm invested, and it's painful. I don't want to talk.
Are you loud?
Let's talk about something else.
Are you loud?
Am I loud?
Yeah.
In moments, yes.
I can be loud.
If it's a close game, I am. If it's not,
who's playing tonight?
The Rams and the Niners, I think.
Oh, some games I'm just not interested in. It just some teams they do nothing for me. Like I just like this is a waste of time.
I'm pretty loud when Georgia plays. My wife gets on to me because
Timmy,
I'm gonna tell you something. There are times that if it wasn't for Tammy, there ain't no telling how many TVs I would have had to buy because I would have busted ours throwing the remote at her or whatever. She keeps me calm, Let's see. What does it say? He says, "I can't even pull against your team, Brad, because I love Tua." Yeah.
Hey, Tua's playing very, very well right now. So.
Yeah. Hey Scott. Me and you aggravate each other back and forth, and I'm going to do it again. I love Tua too. You know why? Because he threw that interception for us to have our first national championship in 40 years.
So the only way your team could win is somebody else had to make a mistake. Dang.
Yeah.
It's good to hear
what happened. That's what happened. I mean,
good
really.
To hear it.
Yeah. It's just like Texas made a mistake for even stepping on the field with Georgia twice this year.
Can we talk about NASCAR or something?
Yeah. So what about NASCAR?
Wait a minute, look. Now this is great. He also threw a second at 26. Yes, he did.
Hey, if you watch Dolphins games, he does that kind of crap all the time. It's like they don't like to get first downs on first down or second down. They like to throw a 3rd and 30 for a first down. But that's one of the reasons it's so stressful to watch. Let's talk about reselling.
Yeah, let's talk about reselling.
My heart's starting to shut. We need to talk about reselling.
Let's talk about the best sales of the day.
Ooh, the day
or the week?
You said the day.
Mine was probably this today, so I'm probably gonna go with mine today.
Let me see. I don't know. Let me see if I got anything massive. I don't have anything massive.
Best sale of the week, or are we looking at the day, Leroy? What'd you decide?
Whatever your preference is.
I had $50, or it's $49.95. I sold this morning. It was a 2 commentary set, Wiersbe Bible commentary, New Testament and Old Testament. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, $49.95.
Now, did you steal that from the church, or did you get that as a store?
No, I bought it at yes, I stole it from myself to sell. No, I picked it up at actually at the Goodwill. So we got a thing. We got a little hole in the wall Mexican restaurant that we like to go to, and so when we go, the goal is to stop by the Goodwill that's like a minute or two from there, and to find enough to at least cover lunch. And so.
Listen, if you guys know Brad at all, he doesn't plan a trip to go nowhere without going thrifting on the way there. He came to see me, and he went to like 9 thrift shops on the way there and the way back. So if you're planning to do something with Brad, he's going to a thrift shop. I'm just telling you. He's going to a yard sale, a thrift shop. They got 6 people in the car, and they just all got their GPSs on. I'm telling you.
My wife texted me and said yesterday's sale was better. Which one are you talking about, Tanya?
So my largest sale of the week was when we moved her crafting store out and her crafting area and put it in the house, some of the stuff she did away with. So she had a Cry Cut Easy Press. It's one of them handheld ones. You just hold it down. And we sold it for $69.80 this week. That was the largest sale we had this week.
Nice.
But I will say this. I sold, so on Black Friday, I picked up 2 pair of Lucky Brand men's jeans, size 34. And as of yesterday or whenever it was, I sold the last pair. I picked them up for $2 each. I sold them both. This one, $42.60, and I think the other one's right around $41 or something. So Lucky Brand jeans, man, they sell pretty fast. I was shocked. But between, go ahead. I'm looking up something here. I guess I do want to brag a little bit.
Yeah, while you're looking it up, she said she just sent me the name Bruce. That was one of our repeat customers. He's the one that bought all the Playmobil. He spent like $250 or $60 or $70. I can't remember what he spent. So what was that? I almost forgot. We drove and picked up some more Playmobil this week.
Wow.
Yeah, I found it wasn't real big. I only spent, it was like a little $30 pickup, but we've got several $100s listed out of it. And then I made a deal to pick up some more in the same area while I was there for like $10.
So since November the 21st to today, I've sold 171 items versus prior time period is up 163%.
I put mine in the chat. It's in the back room.
What'd you put in the back room, Leroy?
That box of Playboys.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I don't see it.
It's in there.
Where do you see it, Brad?
In the private chat?
No, it's in the bottom of the screen, and in the present.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Here, let me.
There we go.
Shut it, Brad. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even see it.
Nice, dude. What is that thing?
I don't know.
Those are the best ones. I don't know.
I bought it for $15. The thing that the reason why I showed both of them is because that thing was trashed. It was roached. That bottom flip switch cover.
Yeah,
those things sell. It's only $12, but those things sell. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. A banana peeler. That's crazy. Never seen a banana peeler.
Marcia says she sold a set of 4 blue Libby goblets for $35.
Nice. How about anybody else? Did anybody else put theirs in the chat? Corey and Teresa, they're not allowed because they sell like 85,000 nice things a week. So,
right. Well, my 31. Oh golly, my sales for the last 31 days are up 74.5% compared to the 31 days prior. So that's what Hey, we're talking about fourth quarter. So Leroy and Brad, do you guys know? Can you compare this year's fourth quarter compared to last year's fourth quarter? How things went?
You can, but I don't do it. But for me, I just sell regardless. It doesn't matter Christmas or not because my stuff's a little different. So nobody's buying themselves a banana peeler for a Christmas present.
That's the thing about
like a Switch.
Yeah, that's the thing about like our sales is I don't think our sales are necessarily fourth quarter sales because it's the same people who buy from us all the time. Yeah. Now, that being said, we have a lot of sales that we normally wouldn't have, like sold some of those plastic Christmas candles, like people, the old school ones people put in their windows, sold a bunch of Christmas ornaments and houses and all that kind of stuff.
I got something I got a list like yesterday.
Eric sold a lot of, what is that?
Fangoria.
I can't get my mouth around.
That's like a horror special effects kind of magazine.
That's cool. Yeah. My sales for this quarter, compared to last quarter, is up 49.3%.
Nice.
So there's been a big difference, and I think that difference has a lot to do with how I changed how I list back at the beginning of the summer. I think that's the difference there. So that's the difference for me with my fourth quarter. But you don't do quarters, Brad, just because it's.
No, brother, I don't even ever really look at that stuff, honestly. I mean, every now and then, I don't pay too much attention to it.
Right. Is that your wife chatting, or is that you? Because I don't feel like you're chatting in the chat. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
You're multitasking.
Yeah, I got a window open over here on the side. So.
Marcia, what does she say there? She says, "I got my mouse on different." There we go. She says, "What are you doing different to list?" So Marcia, I used to list by item, like a numbered item. I used to do 10 to 15 items a day. Now I list by dollar amount. I do $500 a day. That's the only thing I changed. I started that back at the beginning of the summer, and my sales through the summer and now in the fourth quarter has absolutely skyrocketed. Like I said, it's going up. Like this. I'm trying to get my mouse back. So like the last 31 days, and I contribute that to the fact that it is fourth quarter. My sales are up 74.5%. But
it's probably a combination of the two.
Yeah, that and well, the fourth quarter thing I think also has a combination. It has a combination of that, and it's fourth quarter, and all my hard goods in my store, I'm running a 75% off sale. And you know, when I first did that, I was kind of scared because I was like, man, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna lose money. But when I check the analytics, you know, when I go to look, so I've told you, I sold 170 something items since I started the sale. Well, that sale has only sold 75 items. So I've only had 75 items in that sale out of the 170 something that I've sold. So that means 100 of those items were normal priced items. And I think that sale is what's drove a lot of traffic to the store also.
Oh, yeah.
But who knows? Like I said, there's a lot of variables right now because you got fourth quarter. Christmas time is like crazy right now. And then I'm doing the $500 a day also. So who knows? You know, I mean, who knows?
It's probably a both. I've heard, so this is a different subject, but I've heard Kat say it a couple different times now on her show. I think it was Kat, or maybe the week before it was a guest that said it. But I know Kat said it maybe this last week. Something about having a conversation with someone from eBay and talking about, you know, as far as promoting your listings past 7%, there's not really, it's kind of a diminishing returns kind of thing. It's not really effective beyond 7%. And both times she said is like, I want to hear more about that conversation, you know? So Marsha, if you know of like a specific video or something where Kat actually talked about that, would you let me know? Yeah, Kat said it. Yeah.
So she's talking about where beyond 7%, it's not.
Yeah, so this would be I'm just, maybe I'm reading into it, but it sounded like someone who would be in the know about how eBay actually works behind the scenes and with promoted listings. Said that so an eBay insider said that past 7% that it's not advantageous to go past 7%. So I'd like to know. I think it was it. So yeah, Marsha, I think it was the week before. I think it was one of the guests.
No, it was last week. It was the week.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. But the week before was when it was said, and I think it may have been said by a guest. And then I think Kat she actually reiterated it and said it again on the show this past Tuesday.
Okay.
So, yeah. What day is it? It was Thursday. Is Kat show on Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah. So okay. Huh.
Yeah. So I'm curious. I'd be curious to know. Both times it was said is like it's like I know on Cat Show, they got a question they're answering and they're going around the horn and answering the question, so you don't get to dwell on a thing too much. But I was wanting to follow up on that. So
that would be interesting because my promotions are higher than that.
Yeah. So Marsha kind of summed it up there with that comment. She said it was said that eBay doesn't bump up your listing anymore after that 7%, so you're just wasting money. So
though they go ahead, Leroy. Sorry.
What did the co-host that was on there last Tuesday? What did he say?
Don't remember. I might just have to go back and find it and watch.
Because the co-host said, "Just pay the man."
Yeah. So you were about to ask Chris, what if it only goes to 7%, why does eBay take the money past that?
Yeah, because look, so if I got an item I'm looking at right here that says, oh, thank you, Leroy. Appreciate that, buddy. I got an item right here that says it's promoted at 11.4%. So if eBay doesn't promote the listing past 7%, then why are they
No. That's not it. Like that listing percentage is because other people are listing it at 8, at 9, at 10, at whatever. And so it's based off of what other people are doing, and it's just kind of bumping you up above them, right? Kind of like an auction.
Yeah.
But the information is that after that 7%, it's really just kind of a diminishing return. It's not like you're getting more visibility past that. So, like I said, I'd love to have more.
I just do what the man says. The man said he wants 13%. I give him 13%.
Yeah. There you go. Leroy's got the answer there. He answered it.
See, I do dynamic, but I cap it at 15%.
No, you are dynamic.
Woo, yeah, baby.
So yeah, I cap it. I cap mine at 15%. But nothing I sell is over. I haven't went over 12% yet on anything that I sell.
I don't even pay attention to it. I just put promoted. I don't pay attention to it. I just do what it tells me. I'm gonna have nightmares about alphabet letters when I go to
bed. Probably so. Oh my goodness!
But I'll be laughing all the way to the bank when I make $15 a weekend selling letters. Well, it won't be
$15 there, $15 somewhere else, $15 somewhere else. Soon we got a whole little pocket.
So does that mean that I should change my dynamic to lower it to maybe 10% then?
I think what Kat maybe said was, maybe I'm reading into this too, but I think Kat maybe said that she was going to start lowering hers
little by little. You can't drop it drastically. You have to do it little by little. If you do it drastically, it does something with the algorithm.
Okay.
So how do you do it little by little when it's in the when it's in the?
Well, you just have to create a different one, I guess.
Yeah,
just a little bit lower. And create another one a little bit lower.
Create another one. A couple weeks.
So yours are auto? Do you have yours set up automatic? Mine's just set up automatic when I list. It just does it.
No, I have to
actually click it. Okay.
Yeah,
I wish I knew how to do that. I don't.
I can help you.
Yeah, you help me do everything, so I don't need your help no more.
See you later, Marshall. Marsha, thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, thanks so much, Marsha. It means a lot. Have a great week. If I don't see you for Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yep. So maybe start an 8% cap, and then on my listings that I start listing, just do it at 8%.
I don't know. I think that's one of the things I'd want a little more information before I started tinkering too much, you know.
Yeah, when we get some more information on that, I mean, maybe 20 items a day, drop 20 items a day until you can get them all.
Well, see, that's the thing for me. I just could just change one thing and it changes everything. So,
well, see, so I go into
that's probably the way. That's probably the way Kat's got it set up too. It's just automatic for her, I'm sure. So she's not doing that work each time.
Yeah, so you can't edit it because it just wants you to pause it or end your campaign is all you can do. So you can't edit the campaign. So I don't know. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're making me hungry, Leroy.
These are
those like green salsa Doritos, or is that what that is?
No, I've never heard of them before in my life.
Guaca chip.
What? Oh, wow. That's that guacamole stuff. That's gross. Disgusting.
I love it.
What are you talking about, Chris? Are you a child? Are you 10 years old?
Man, I can't stand guacamole.
Do you also
what's that Chris jingle? What's that Chris jingle again?
I can't stand it. I can't stand guacamole.
Here comes Whiny Chris. Here comes Whiny Chris. Right down Whiny Chris Lane.
Yeah,
he's not putting guacamole on his chips because he's a freaking baby.
Hey, look, I do have a quick question about the promoted thing, though. Okay. All right, so I promote everything. All right, everything is what the crap. Everything is promoted. All right, so in my mind, when I sell something, I'm thinking, I'm going to pay promotion fees on whatever I sell. But there are those items that are promoted, but there's no ad fee because it wasn't sold. How does that even work?
There's organic sales, and there's somebody saw it without it being, they didn't see it through a promoted listing. They just saw it naturally in the algorithm or in eBay. If they click on it and buy it, that way, it's not. But if they clicked into like a promoted one, like, if it was on the first page of their thing because it was promoted and they clicked into it.
Right.
And then if they do that, if they buy it at any point in the next, like, I think 30 days, it's also at that promoted rate.
So let me ask you guys, when are your sales coming? Like, what part of the day are you getting most of your sales at?
They're kind of all through.
Yeah, mine used to be all at from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., but that's changed.
What's yours now, Leroy?
It's sporadic throughout the day.
So I've noticed the last 2 weeks in mine, it's all starting around 10 p.m. and going over 1, 2, 3 o'clock. And then, of course, when I wake up, those are all West Coast sales. So I'm not.
That's what I was going to say. Where are you shipping to?
Yeah, I'm shipping to Oregon, California, Texas, Washington, Arizona.
That makes sense. So, like, they're like for you, they're sitting down. It's like, it's like 7 o'clock there.
No. Yeah. So my question is why is there? How do I even say this? Because it's going to sound stupid when I say it, regardless of how I say it. I think
that's all right. Hey, so stupid's okay. Is there algorithm? Hey, stupid we can deal with. Whiny, you got to stop that crap.
Okay. All right. So, so is there an algorithm that puts me, or is there a server? Is there anything that puts me in a category that says, okay, we're gonna. There you go. Hey, look, guess what? And it's going to California. So
there's no way you looked at it that fast.
I'm just willing to bet, my brother. I'm willing to bet it is.
I bet you $5 it's not.
Oh, we about to find out.
Indiana. Everybody put your guess in there. Hey, good night, Wolfman's goodies.
Good night, Wolfman.
Good night, my man.
Later.
So I'm just wondering.
Go purchase some shipping labels.
I'm just wondering if there's. How does my items?
Where's it going, Chris?
It's going to West Virginia.
Ah, you sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here would be my explanation if I had to guess. All right. You ready?
Don't guess.
So I say something about it, and then I sell something on the East Coast. How about that? My FBI agent in my phone heard me.
That's because right now it's like 5 o'clock in California. So imagine you got people. There's a whole lot of people out there on the West Coast, a whole bunch of them. All right. And they've gone to work and they've picked up the kids and they had to run to the grocery store. They did all that stuff. They've got home. They fixed supper. They've sat down and they've eat supper. And now they're sitting down in front of the TV about 7 o'clock. They're going to watch some TV and they got their phone and they're scrolling and also looking for stuff to buy maybe for Christmas or for whatever as they sit in their chair. And then that's when they purchase. And so it's like, but you have like a whole lot more people doing that on the West Coast at 7 o'clock in the evening than you do on the East Coast.
Why?
Because it's 7 o'clock on the West Coast when it's like,
but why aren't the same people on the East Coast doing it at 7 o'clock East Coast time?
Because California's got California money and West Virginia's got West Virginia money.
That's what I was wondering. I mean, I was like, well, why can't I sell to the East Coast on 90% of my sales?
There's like, there's way more people in California. Do you sell a lot of stuff to Florida too? I mean, we do. Florida and California.
Is your shipping good? It all depends on your shipping. If you're from the East Coast and your shipping is calculated, don't think you're going to get a lot of West Coast sales because calculated charges too much to go that far. I do I pretty much do standard shipping because my stuff, you got to remember, all my stuff is less than a pound.
So yeah, so let's look at that. Do you do flat rate, Chris? Still, you doing flat rate?
I haven't changed my old listings over, but everything I've listed in the last 2 weeks, I've changed to calculated shipping because 90% of my store is going to California. And when I do flat rate, I can't justify for the East Coast people. I mean, I can charge.
Yeah, but flat rate. I mean, calculated shipping overcharges them.
Yes, really, you're right. Yes, and see, that's what I'm struggling.
Well, let me give you a different kind of thought on it here, and I'm just thinking out loud. So you got flat rate on it, right?
Right.
Which means it's actually probably a better deal for the people in California to buy your listing.
Yes.
Whereas the people on the East Coast, if they buy it from somebody on the East Coast who's doing calculated shipping, they're getting it at a better price than they can get it from you.
Right.
That makes sense?
See, and I didn't have this issue until
that'd be my
raising prices.
Anyway, so my point is that would be like that might be an explanation. Is like the people on the West Coast are actually getting a better deal for your items than the people on the East Coast, because the people on the East Coast, if they're paying the same flat rate shipping that people in California are paying, there might be somebody else that's doing calculated shipping, then get it cheaper here on the East Coast buying it from somebody with calculated shipping.
I understand that.
People on the West Coast, they're getting it flat rate from you, so they're not eating all the shipping costs that they might have to eat.
See, I didn't have this issue until the price increase, fourth quarter price increase for USPS. I didn't have this issue until that increase went in effect. But see, what I've started doing now is, like I said, I'm doing a transitioning over to clothing.
I am too. The first of the year.
Yeah, none of my clothing is over $9.99.
I transition into clothing every morning when I get up.
But all my clothing, I'm doing
after I take a shower. I transition into clothing.
Yeah. So
do you transition into a nightgown when you go home and go to sleep?
No, but I bet one of those things would be comfortable.
Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Y'all go ahead.
We're just busting on you, Chris. Anyway, go ahead.
But now I'm switching my store over to clothing. So what I'm doing is
we're gonna suck with that too.
I'm just all my clothing's flat rate shipping. Nothing's over. All the jeans are $9.99. All the shirts are $7.99, and that's it. But if my hard goods, anything I'm listing in hard goods, if I pick up a hard good now, I'm listing it calculated shipping. That's what I'm doing. If anybody cares.
Beard says you need to learn rate tables.
Yeah, I can't pull that up. I had the rate table right, and then they changed the price on me, and now I'm freaking. I can't get it right again.
Here we go.
So I got a message on eBay about a pair of pants.
Lonnie Chris on his way. Come on, let's do it. Come on, go do it. Chris.
So somebody just bought a pair of jeans, and then they're like, "How come this item ain't shipped?" I'm like, "It'll ship out in the morning. I got 1 day handling time on it." I don't see. I mean, I get these stupid comments from people, man. This just blows my mind. Blows my mind. You can say I'm crying if you want to, Leroy.
I gotta go home, guys. I have a 25-minute ride home now every day.
Oh, that sucks, brother.
Here comes Monty Leroy. Here comes Monty Leroy. Hey, Leroy, you've got a package heading your way. It hasn't showed any more tracking since it left here on the 10th.
Imagine that.
It's coming to you. So just be looking at it. Same for you, Chris. It hasn't shown any more tracking yet. So.
Oh.
But it's on the way.
We all got intercepted by baited picker.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Which address did you send it to?
The one you sent me.
Was that in a text message or on Instagram?
Yes, it was on a text message.
Okay, I'll have to go back and look so I know to keep an eye out.
If you sent me the wrong address, Chris,
Georgia fans, sir.
I said, if somebody asks for your address, you got to give them the right address, Chris.
Well, I've got 2 different addresses now. So
do you?
Yes.
You got like your summer home and your winter home?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Hey, going back to the other thing, you just got to be as nice as possible. Tell them it was purchased today. It will ship tomorrow. Or
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably cancel the order because it wasn't shipped fast enough for them. I don't do same day shipping. I don't understand.
Yeah. I just kindly, hey, don't lose your thing over it. Just don't lose your religion over it. Just say, you know what? Thank you for the purchase, and all the items purchased today will ship next day, so it'll go out in the morning.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, Mr. Roy.
Anyway, yes.
Hey, good to see you, Leroy.
Yes, good to see you. It's good to be seen. I'll tell you.
Be careful on your way home. Hey, we hadn't mentioned the Steelers. Steelers are riding high right now, brother.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Well, that's good. Glad to hear that.
They're finally on the when they show the playoff thing and they're on the left side. Finally, they're on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brad, Brad.
On the right side on the bottom, but this time they're on the right side, baby. Yeah.
Hey, Brad, don't you lift up Kirk Cousins no more to me.
Hey, he's having a bad run right now. It happens. Later, Leroy. See you, brother.
See you later, buddy.
Hey, Brad, I'll call you later.
Yeah, man.
All right. So I guess let's see. I guess we're gonna get out. Scott, are you doing a show tonight? See if he answers. He might have left.
Well, I'm gonna go cook me some chicken strips.
Are you? All right. Well, I guess we'll get out of here then. Guys, thanks for joining us. Let me get my cursor over here.
Don't curse. Don't do that.
No, I ain't gonna curse.
Ain't no need to start cursing.
Right. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining us. Hey, we'll see you next week. Y'all have a good week and sell a lot.